whenever you're here. Okay. I'm going to be doing healing crystals today for something different. And I'm going to start with the first person who comes on. But do you know, to tell you the truth, Stace, I'm giving you the first crystal because I feel you need it today. And I'm giving you the amethyst. Can you see the amethyst? Look at the beautiful colours in it. And this is for headaches and for healing around the head area. So I feel you need that at this moment in time. There's also a sense of not knowing who you are at the minute, because I see here an arrow, and the arrow is pointing upwards. The arrow, if you can see it in the center of it, can you see the arrow? And this is for you, Stace. And I know that you've had so much going on in your life just recently that you just need that at the moment. Hello, everybody. I'm doing healing crystals today. And I will, there you go. And you love amethyst. That's right. Did you see the arrow in there? There's also the eye in there as well. And that's the eye that is showing you how far you've come on your spiritual journey. There's also the letter P in there. The letter P. And that is showing you that there's someone around you with the letter P in their name. I'm feeling that this is a bit lumpy. I know with you, sweetheart, you have such a lot going on in your life at the moment, and you're a bit twitchy, but I know it will get better with you as you go along. But as I said, I see the I, the P, the arrow, and also the V. Can you see the V? Oh God, here's the V. Can you see the V? So you must understand the V as well. Veronica, Vanessa, or even Vicky or Vic. But I want to give you that at the moment. Okay. I have a lady here with you, sweetheart. And this lady, she comes forward. She said, I've got to do that to you. So have you been going through a situation where you haven't been listening? Because she just said, I've got to give you the tap. I know she's saying to you, and I feel this is your grandma. If it's not your grandma, it's your great-grandma. But I know with you, sweetheart, at the moment, it's like pushing, shoving, seeing how far you've got to go. But I know at the end of the day, it's all about you. Morning, Ian. Morning, Kelly. Morning, Helen. I just know this lady is with you, and that there is those numbers around you, numbers. And I want to give you numbers. I want to give you 9173. I don't know why, 9173. So if we do them in numerology, 9 and 1 is 10, plus 7 plus 3. So 7, so that's 20. So we understand 20, somebody in the spirit world left on the 20th, or we've got a family member that's 20. But I just want to give you also a new focus. They're saying to you, focus on your own self now. Don't let others push you. All right? But I know this lady's with you, and she just wanted to bring you the love that you need at this moment. I want to leave that with you, Stace, all right? And can I say thank you for working with me? Right, can I come to Nancy Sherman, please? Nancy, I want to give you this lovely stone, and it's quite a strange stone, really, because it's tiger's eye. And can you see the tiger's eye? Look, it's all striped. It's a lovely brown and gold, but it is called a tiger's eye. And this is for coughs and colds. I don't know whether you are suffering with coughs and colds, or the person I've got in the spirit world had coughs before they went to the spirit world, because I've got a lady with you, and this lady, she comes forward, Nancy. I feel she was very much a mum or a grandmother. I am smelling curries. So I don't know whether she was a lady that used to do curries for you, but I'm smelling a curry. But she said, you have to start to believe in yourself again. And I know with you, sweetheart, that you have to say you are ready for the next step. Of all the things to show me, they're showing me a music concert. Are you into music? And I mean that the music concert is violins and that kind of music. I just feel I've got to give you that lovely music anyway. The tiger's eyes for coughs, colds, and also for looking after you. Maybe you need some vitamin C. The lady I have with you is small, petite, very full of life, knows that you are ready to move forward, and she says to you, when push comes to a shove, you always find your own way. I know there's a lot going on in your life at the minute, but it's like, I want to shut the door to the past and move you forward. There's also a time of change coming around you. And those changes will start over the next, I want to say over the next 6 or 7 weeks, where you will have been asking for questions. I want to say you will find them. Right. The lady's given me the names of Mary and also Sally, so I know they're connected around you. I also know with you, sweetheart, there is some things that are happening out of your control. But Nancy, it will get better, we promise you. All right, sweetheart? Right. The gentleman that comes forward is giving me the name of John. He just said, I have to give you some lupins, and they mean to me spreading the seeds. So you have a lot to do for yourself at this moment in time. Okay, sweetheart, I'm leaving that with you. So thank you for working me. Carisha, please, let's talk to you, sweetheart. Carisha, I want to give you the jade. Can you see that lovely jade? It's the clear jade. And the clear jade means to me that you have had a few problems with sleeplessness. Maybe it is to do with how you've been feeling just recently. Maybe something that's worrying you. But I want to say to you, stop worrying. It will get better. Carisha, there's also, oh, these stones are stuck together. It's stupid. And it's saying to you, the jade is also for love, and it's also for something to do with your heart chakra. So I know all this that comes together is for healing of the heart and also for healing of the mind. Sweetheart, never ever stop worrying about yourself. Show people your inner strength. So show others that you are stronger. I feel with you, I just want to spread my wings. Let's spread them. Let's see how far we've come. Right, have a lady with you. The lady's got light hair, either grey hair or blonde hair. I feel a grandma. I feel she loved to be in the kitchen. She's showing me pottering about in the kitchen. She's showing me also a little tiny Yorkie, the dog Yorkie. I know this lady is giving me Alice. And she's just given me also Margaret. So I know Alice and Margaret are connected. I want to take you on a journey, but I want to take you on a journey of the mind, because we want you to start to use your mind to find you again. There is a lot going on, sweetheart, and we know it. But this lady's very, very much pushing you to get on with your life. Maybe you need a circle that can help you to progress. Maybe you need to find you again. But I know at the end of the day, trust in yourself. Don't let others put you back. There is another lady coming for you, and this lady, she comes forward. I feel she had a cancer condition of the lung area. She's saying that she passed over either, I know it's the lung area, it could be cancer or it could be COPD, but I know I've got that problem. She's saying here, time to take yourself back in charge. She brings you also the name of Dorothy, and I want to give you Carisha. So I know I have to give you that, and I know you have to find yourself, but follow your dreams, okay? I'll leave that with you. Right, Helen Mansell, please. Right, this is white hematite. Can you see? It's quite pretty. And this is for overweight. You've got the faces in there, look, but also your pathway. As I look at this lovely hematite, we have the letter A, the letter G, and we also have a house. And the house is quite a small house. So either you're moving or you understand where there was a small house. Are you suffering with being overweight? Or are you trying to lose weight? Because this is a stone for overweightness. And it is called, as I said, the white hematite. For healing, mainly of the mind. We have the letter M there and also the letter J. So they are all around you. Lady here, 5'3", very slim in the body, lost a lot of weight before she went to the spirit world. I feel she had a plait when she was earlier, or she had a plait when she was younger, and it come round her neck like that, a big plait. I know that she gives me the names of Kath or Catherine, and she gives me Mary, and she's just given me Dorothy, so I know they're connected. She's sitting on a chair, and it looks as though it's a cane chair. And I feel she's in a conservatory. But I know she liked to be in the conservatory, and she liked to watch the birds. There's a gentleman with her, and he's given me the names of George. So I know George is connected. I'm told to tell you to stop struggling, find yourself again. Do you know that what, sweetheart? You just have to follow your dreams. You will find yourself, I promise you. But until you do, you've got to start to think a bit more about you. So remember, sweetheart, if you want to lose weight, put a piece of white hematite in your purse or your pocket. that will help you. All right, sweetheart. Kelly, I'm going to give you, this is a piece of agate, and it's orange, look. Can you see the beautiful orange? And it is deep orange in parts. And this is for stomach aches. Have you been suffering with stomach just recently? Because it is the citrine. Just remember the citrine. And it also is for abundance. I know as I'm giving you this, Kelly, that you have to start to bring yourself back in focus. The colour orange and pink together is definitely the stone of abundance, but also for the healing of the stomach area. But I have a gentleman with you, sweetheart, and this gentleman had a problem with his tummy before he went to the spirit world. Whether it was a cancer of the stomach or cancer of the liver, but I'm looking to that area. I'm given John, Frank, and Edward. I know he was a bit of a funny man. I feel that it could also have been a bowel, but I'm just feeling right across my stomach the pain. He's saying here that you know how far to go, but sometimes you don't always see which way is best. You have a lovely family, and that family takes care of you, and you take care of family. Lady now comes, and she gives me the name of Pearl. Whether that's her name or there's a pearl that is around you. But I know as I'm talking to you, I want to give you some pink roses. And the pink roses are given to you with love. The pink roses mean maternal love and also family. So you're very family orientated. You love who you are and you try and help family, but sometimes you need a bit more pressure. So push yourself a bit further. Sweetheart, watch to September 24th, where things will change around you. Maybe the 24th of the month or 24 is to look to. I know at the end of the day, sweetheart, just remember, push yourself a bit more. All right, sweetheart? Can I leave that with you and say thank you for working with me? Right. This one, which is this one? Oh, yeah. This is for Ian Fawcett, please. Good morning. Oh, it's good afternoon now. This is red jasper. And this is for digestion. Are you having problem with your digesting at the minute, Ian? Can you see this lovely red jasper? It is red and grey. Can you see the horse, his head there? So there's horses for courses around you. This is like the inside of a stomach. And I know this is either you that had the problem with the tummy, or it is someone in the spirit world, and I feel a gentleman. It's like the acid that comes up with this red jasper. Can you see? But also, as I look at this, I feel that you just need to get yourself back on track, show others how strong you are, but don't always look to family. look at people that are around you, holding you back. The gentleman I have with you is about 5'10". He loved to be by the sea. He loved to just walk on the beach. He loved to just watch the storms. And he loved, and I feel you do as well, you love the sea and you loved the storms. I don't know if it's you that likes fresh crab or it was the gentleman. I feel it's your dad. Loved fresh crab as long as it was prepared. If it's not your dad that liked it, it's you that likes the crab. I couldn't touch it to save my life, but I'm just showing you the crab. He's showing me lifeboats. And I know either you was on a lifeboat or he was. I'm also feeling with him as well that you would always know when he was in trouble. He's shown me on a bike. The bike is a rally bike. I feel that he used to ride to work. He was always working. He never stopped. I'm given Michael, named Michael. And I'm given also William as well. He said, I got to say to you, precious memories. Does that make sense, sweetheart? Precious memories. He's telling me that there was a time where you had an argument with him and you felt a bit lost. But he said it doesn't matter. A father is a father. Whether it's a name or whether it is someone that was there for you. But a father's a father. You understand, I feel it's a vicar or a priest. I can see him with the collar. I don't know whether he was the one that did the funeral service, but I'm given the name of Terry. Terry. Maybe Terence, but I want to say Terry. It could be the surname of Terry. There's a lady now coming for you, sweetheart. And this lady is a small lady, always in the garden. She loved her garden. She also loved as well to always know that there was always someone around her. I'm given the names of Joyce, Emily, and also I want to give you Mary. She said Lily as well, and I want to give you lilies. Ian, you have to start to pick yourself up. Patrick, no, he's not any better, sorry. I'll tell you sometime. I know at the end of the day, you have to start to stand your ground a bit more. Whether it's to do with a family member that's trying to pull you apart. But I just know at the end of the day, watch over you. You are absolutely worth it and worthwhile. All right, Ian, I'm going to leave that with you and say thank you for working with me. Alison Plumley, can I come to you, sweetheart? What is that one? Right. I want to give you Alison Plumley, the blue lace agate. I love the blue lace agate because when I hold it in my hands, I can feel it warming up. This stone is for depression. Are you feeling a bit depressed at the moment? Or have you gone through a stage where you was depressed? Or is there someone that is on this earth plane who is suffering from depression at this moment in time? Oh, that's all right, Helen. Yeah, because you're going to see this lovely stone. It's called a blue lace agate. It's a semi-present precious stone, and it is for healing for depression, also for migraines and for headaches. As I hold it in my hand, sweetheart, I know I have a lot going on in your life at the minute, sweetheart. Alison, I want to say to you, a friend who's with you every step of the way and can listen to your agonies is a friend indeed. I know I'm shown cluster headaches with you, so I know that's right, Alison. I see that you've gone through a difficult patch. You've asked for help from Spirit, and Spirit is saying to you, we send you the healing every day. Just listen and you will receive it. I know as I hold this in my hand, it has got so hot. I don't know if you suffer from fibromyalgia, because I've just got an electric shock through my shoulder blade because I've got that. And I know when I get the electric shock, that's fibro, or also it could be MS. So I'm giving you this as well. So if you know somebody. I have a lady with you that loves lilies of the valley, because she's just brought you lilies of the valley. And she said, I had to say to you, time to get back to where you were before. Oh, osteoarthritis. Oh, right, sweetheart. She said about the winds of change. Look to where the changes are coming over the next few months. As you know from, I always say, always believe in yourself, find yourself, show that you're important. But this lady with you is either your mom or your grandma. I'm given Elsie and I'm given Kitty, the name Kitty. I've got a headache on the left-hand side of my head. The left-hand side. And I know that she suffered from headaches the same. Or she had an embolism. Again, I've been given numbers. I want to give you 2, 3, 27. 2, 3, 27. So 2 and 3 is 5, plus 2 is 7, and 7 is 14. 1 and 4 is 5. So look to where numbers make a comeback into your life. Right, gentleman now comes, sweetheart. And this gentleman, as he comes forward, he brings me a lovely, lovely daffodil for spring. What is that one? Oh, this is strange. Do you know what? I normally know what these crystals mean, but this one I don't. I know, as I said to you, don't worry, things will right themselves. You understand Jack and Max, please? It's like they're just coming at me with numbers. I woke up at 1:10 this morning, and I thought I heard somebody outside, so I switched my lights on. But I'm asking you to make sure your doors are locked, please. Roger, please. The name Roger. And also David with you. Okay? So I'm going to leave that with you and say thank you for working with me. Right. I want to come to Mel Wheel. Is it Wellens? Mel Wellens. And I want to give you hematite. Can you see that? And that's for tension around your neck area and your shoulders. As I'm holding this in my hand, I have hematite on my bracelet. I had that when I broke my elbow. And it brings the tension down. So I feel this is what's needed around you at the moment to bring that tension back. Mel, I just feel with you that you have to look to where things have been challenging you just recently. I feel you've started to think things and you can't get the words out for some reason. Is this what's happening to you? Or do you understand someone in the earth plane who can't get their words out? You know, when you look at the Olympics and you see somebody climbing a wall, I just feel that you feel as though you can't climb that wall high enough to get where you need to be. It's a strange feeling. I've been told to say to you, you've got it, girl. You've got it. And I have a lady here, and this lady who's with you, she has a wonderful, wonderful way with her. Mum or grandma. She was a lady that always gave her all. She gives me Peggy, and she's just given me also the name of Susan. So I know there's a Susan around you. I've got a headache on the right-hand side with you. Are you feeling a bit stressed at the moment? I just want to say to you, stop worrying, it will right itself. I'm given Isabel, maybe known as Izzy, and a change of job or a change is coming around you. Just remember, life is for living. Live your life the best you can. Show people that you are stronger than what you think you are. I know life has been a challenge, but you will get there, I promise you. Okay, I'm going to leave that with you and say thank you for working with me. Just this. Right, can I come to Michelle Archer, please? Michelle, I've just chosen the blue lace agate for you again. And this is for depression. Are you suffering from depression yourself? Or is somebody around you suffering from depression? Because they made me pick up this blue lace agate for you. I'm feeling as though I've got pain in my wrist. Is it you that's got pain in your wrist or someone around you? I know that you just need for a moment or two to get rid of the past and move forward. I know there's lots and lots going on with you at the moment. And this is how I feel with you. I want, oh, lovely. I want to give you sadness, joyfulness, happiness, and moving onwards. Because I've got a lady with you, and this lady who's coming forward has given me the name of Kath. She's a small lady. She loved to cook, especially cakes. And she loved to decorate cakes as well. Michelle, your mum or your grandma? She's also given me the name of Sadie, and she's just given me Doreen as well. So I know they're connected somewhere around you. I feel she had a problem with her chest before she went to the spirit world, and she had either angina or a heart attack. She said you've got photographs. She said you have to use those photographs to find who I'm talking about. Right, gentleman now coming forward, and he brings you some lovely, lovely dahlias. The dahlias are for September, and that every colour of the rainbow is brought you. Is shaking them to get rid of the earwigs. So I know that he grew them. He gives me Bill and Brian. And he said, just to say to you, everything happens for a reason. Remember, you have to move forward. Okay, I'm going to leave that with you and say thank you for working with me. Right, there was somebody else. Patrick, can I come to you, sweetheart? Right. I want to give you Adventurine. Adventurine. And this is for hair problems. Have you got a problem with your hair? I don't know. I've just been told to pick this one up for you. As I look at it, it's like a cube. And that cube fits nicely in your hand. Patrick, there is a lot going on in your life at the minute. I'm seeing departure details. I don't know whether you're going on holiday or there's something happening around you where you need to get departure tickets. But I know that this is what is happening. Because I know the adventurine also means spirit love and also opening to challenge. So by challenging yourself, you're finding the true person again. The gentleman I have with you has just brought me the boarding tickets. So are you going on holiday and you need to take a plane? Because I'm shown boarding tickets. I feel you have to get away to get yourself in the right frame of mind. I also know, as he's talking to me, that there was a lot going on in your head just recently. And you didn't know what you wanted to do. Was it, did you, don't you, will you, won't you? Ah, that's what you've been talking about. Because I feel this is your daddy I have with you. And he said you have to trust in yourself again. He said, whatever you do in your life now, it's not only you, it's family. I feel there's been some changes in your trance. And I feel you're seeing more. Even while you're under, you know when you come back, you are feeling more enlightened. I'm given the name of Hetty. Hetty. And I'm also given as well the name of Robert and Michael. I know as I'm talking to you, sweetheart, with this gentleman, I've got a lady coming in. And this lady, as she's coming forward, she's bringing you a lovely, lovely healing blanket. She said you need the healing blanket. Watch where September sees changes. And again, they're giving me numbers. I've got to give you 97 and 21. Well, 9 and 7 is 11 plus 2. 9 and 7 is 11 is 13 plus 1 is 14. 1 and 4 is 5. So look to where these numbers come. 97, 21. I'm going to leave that with you, sweetheart, and say thank you for working with me. Can I talk to Nancy, please? Nancy Barbarossa. Nancy, are you still here? Right. Nancy, I'm giving you the clear quartz. And the clear quartz is for skin. Are you having problems with your skin at the moment? But it's also for the healing. If you look inside a crystal, a clear crystal, it's like looking into a crystal ball. And as I look in this, I see a window of opportunity for you. Maybe you are hoping to move forward. And I know that you have a lot going on in your life. You are a person that holds yourself higher. And you hate it if people start to push you too far. But I want to say to you that there is changes coming around you. And I know there will be a lot going on. I have a lady with you. The lady's got a hair in a ponytail. I can see her cleaning windows. She was always doing things in the house. I feel that she always did things at her own pace. She said you do as well, Nancy. You do things at your own pace. I want you to get yourself a clear crystal quartz, because that will help you with your healing. The lady with you is either your mom or your grandmother. Oh, there's a lot going on, but you will find yourself, I promise you. But at the end of the day, this lady's saying to you, knowledge is a fine thing, but you have to use that knowledge of past issues and family that has passed to bring yourself back in line. She gives me November. So it's either a passing in November or a birthday. But she just said, just remember, Nancy Barbosa, you are worth it. She gives me Diane, Anne, and also she gives me Janet. So I know they're connected. As she steps aside, I've got a gentleman here. And this gentleman's given me Kenneth. Father or grandfather. He was a gentleman that loved to be outside. He was a person that loved everybody. He's saying here about he loved his garden. I know there's a lot going on. I know you need just a bit of helping hand to move you forward. But at the end of the day, just trust in yourself. He's saying he's always around you. I'm going to leave that with you, Nancy. All right? Right. What is this one? Oh, for goodness sake, what is this one? Ah, that's a nice one. Right. Negin Moghammer. All right, from Sweden. You said my ex-house husband left us for 18 days ago. Okay. I don't know whether I can bring things up forward for that, but what I'm giving you is rainbow fluoride. Can you see this? And this is for upsets of the mind. So are you worrying about things? In the center of this, look, is a tree. And that is the tree of life. It's also like the brain stems. So there's things that are happening around you. But as I see inside this crystal, it is like it's showing you that this is your brain stems and how things are. I have a gentleman with you, and he's just given me Niels, N-Y-L-S, Niels. And he said, I had to say to you, life is for living. Live your life the best you can. Life will make, you will make many changes, but you have to trust in yourself. You don't want idiots around you. When you've got things happening around you, there will be new people to come in. I'm also given as well the names of Anna and also Michael. Sweetheart, I do have this gentleman with you. Father, grandfather, husband or brother. But I know this gentleman passed quite suddenly. He said, again, he's saying you don't need the idiots around you. So whatever you've had in your life, you should always remember that you are important. It is time for you to move forward. You have to stand your ground. I've got a child in the spirit world that belongs with you. Miscarriage or termination. I also know as well, it is in the family. It doesn't have to be your, I had dementia. That's it. So that is what I'm feeling with the head problems. There's a lady with you now. And this lady, she's very much a nice looking lady. She's got pink cheeks. She's got hair that comes down to her shoulders. She's out in her garden. She's picking roses. She's putting them into a vase. I know I can't. Annika, that's what I'm getting from her. Your grandma or your mother, a lady that loved to cook. She loved to make with apples, she's telling me. I know they very, very, very much want you to start to believe in yourself again. Know at the end of the day, spirit are with you every step of the way. So trust in yourself. All right, sweetheart, I'm going to leave that with you and say thank you for working with me. All right, Darren Hunt, please. Let's talk to you. Right, again, I'm giving you hematite. You are welcome, sweetheart. Right, Darren, I'm giving you hematite. Can you see? It's lovely, shiny crystal, black as the ace of spades, but it is there as a healing for your neck and the tensions around your neck and your shoulders. By holding it in your hand, you can always make a lovely bracelet, and the hematite is one that can help with the struggles you have. Darren, I know as I'm talking to you, I feel you've had a lot of pressure put onto you on a work issue. I know that you are strong-willed and can be quite stubborn. But I just feel with you, sweetheart, you have to let it go. I'm given the names of Norman, and I'm given also the name of Janet. But I know this lovely gentleman with you is like, I feel he had a bit of dementia or Alzheimer's before he went to the spirit world. It seems a bit lost. Okay, sweetheart. He's out in his garden and he is smoking, you know, those little Tom Thumb cigars. He's smoking a Tom Thumb cigar. And he said, I've got to tell you to stop getting your knickers in a twist and start to believe in yourself again. He's saying here that you don't trust lightly. If people say things to you and you don't feel they're right, you don't like that. I've got somebody called Jamie in the spirit world. I don't know whether he's a family member or a friend, but I do feel, I'm not sure why, but I feel he passed before his time. He's not telling me why, but he just said he passed before his time. So it's either Jamie or Jimmy, but I want to give you that, Darren. You have to start to get back on track. I know with you, sweetheart, that What he's saying is you put too much pressure on yourself. And sometimes you don't always see the bigger picture. But he's saying that you have the knowledge and you know what you want to do it. I'm given Rebecca, the name Rebecca, maybe known as Becky or Bex. And you understand the boxer, somebody that was a boxer. Because I'm just seeing boxing gloves and they're red. Do you support Liverpool? Because I've just been shown the liver bird. Oh, wow. I'm shown red boxing gloves. So somebody that was a boxer. And I want to give you Harry, the name Harry. I support Liverpool, sweetheart. Aren't we sad? No, I'm just seeing boxing gloves, red ones, as the colours of Liverpool. And I know that the gentleman I have with you has got glasses. And I know he just wanted to say to you, I'm all right, mate. And he's left it at that. Sweetheart, there is a lovely lady with you. And the lady, as she comes forward, she's brought you an apple and blackberry pie as a memory of going into the fields and picking blackberries. She said she always made blackberry and apple pies and blackberry and apple jam. I'm given Francis. I'm also just being given as well the name of Margaret for you. So Darren, get back on your pathway. Show people that you're already on your spiritual journey and know at the end of the day, trust in yourself again. Okay, we'll leave that with you. Tony Coppins, can I talk to you, please? Right, this is rose quartz. Tony Coppins. Rose quartz. Can you see that? It's a lovely pink stone. I must have got about 5 or 6 rose quartz where I've got from over the different countries. I've even got an ashtray. But this rose quartz, it means lovesickness. I don't know why, but that's what it says it is. But I don't feel it is for you. I feel you're a person that holds you back, yourself back. You don't let too many people get in front of you. You're a person that takes on board what people want and you don't let them overpower you. I've got a lady here and she's wearing a navy blue dress. I feel she either worked in a shop or the navy blue. No, you're not lovesick, are you, sweetheart? I'm talking to Tony Coppins. I just hope as I'm talking to you, I know this means lovesickness in one way, but I feel it's the heart chakra. I know there's a lot going on with you, Tony, but I know that you just need for a moment or two, because this lady who's with you, if you can ask the questions, she either wore a navy blue dress when she was working, and I feel it's a grandmother. Maybe you've got to ask about grandma. She was a lady. Yeah, it is for the heart chakra, sweetheart, because that's why I wear the rose quartz, sweetheart. But in this box, it means love sickness. I don't know why, but I wouldn't say that was it anyway. Tony, this lady is showing me sitting up a table with a pack of playing cards and playing pontoon and also snap with you. She's saying also she taught you how to make little fairy cakes. She's saying to you, you have to start to remember yourself again. She's taking me to a pond and feeding the ducks. And she never, ever took bread. She took bits of cake because she said that disintegrated quicker and it didn't get stuck in the duck's beaks. Do you remember doing that? I'm given the name of Anne or Annie. I'm also given June as well, the name of June. Right, I've got a gentleman now with you. And this gentleman is wearing a brown corduroy trousers and he's wearing a brown jacket. I feel this was uniform which he wore. Tony, I'm given David, William, and I'm also given Mick. So I know they're around you, uncles, brothers, fathers, but I know this gentleman. But he said, I have to give you a rose quartz. And he says, you need that for your heart chakra. He said, the heart chakra is the most important one because it brings love. All right, sweetheart, I'm going to leave that with you. And I'm going to say thank you for working with me. Everybody, I've got to go to the hospital now to see my husband. Can you all send me healing for my husband, please? And hopefully I'll be back to see you on Sunday. So good afternoon. God bless. I started early so I could leave at 5:02. Well, it's just gone over. So good night. Oh, good night. Good afternoon.